Hey everybody, welcome back to reading the Refuge rulebook. Today, we're still in Chapter 2 Species, and we're covering orcs. Orcs. They're fun. But before we get started, we've got a visitor. Look. Hey, Obsidian. Yeah, she's a good kitty. Oh, she wants to go away now. Okay, back to the orcs. Orcs have tusks and green skin of varying shades. They have shorter lifespans than a human, reaching maturity in 2 years, with an average lifespan of 30 years, though some do manage to live into their late 40s. No less intelligent than any of the other sapient species, their short lifespan means that they tend to be more focused on the immediate rather than the long term. While an elf might see a plan that takes 20 years to come to fruition as reasonable, to an orc that's essentially a lifelong commitment. This has led to a situation where orcs seem crude and overly blunt to those long-lived species. This doesn't generally concern an orc much. If whatever needs doing gets done, it also means that not much stock is placed in being concerned with grudges, others or their own. If someone attacks you, put them down. If someone insults you, right the wrong, then get on with life. It is better to sit down with friends, food, and song than to simmer with unexpressed anger or work some political angle. Due to this, primarily orcish communities tend to be a strange mix of volatile and stable. On any given day, two orcs might be bellowing at each other as a way to work out a disagreement in the morning, and in the evening, both are clapping each other on the back for work well done, the previous conflict having reached a conclusion one way or another. This letting go of the past and future to focus on the now makes treaties and the like very difficult for other species when dealing with orcs, to which most orcs shrug and just get on with whatever they decide needs doing at this point. As such, they tend towards the most direct approach possible when solving problems. They're no less capable of intricate plans than anyone else, but tend to prefer solving the immediate problem as efficiently as possible. While this means they don't tend towards the life of a scholar, due to the time it takes to master those skills, those that do are dedicated combatants indeed. Read magic costs double for orc characters. Orcish muscle is also extraordinarily strong for its size, meaning that the strength training other species need to do to effectively train in the use of weaponry just isn't necessary. While it takes time to learn how to effectively use a specific weapon, they don't need as much repetition as a human does to get the same effect. Weapon skills cost half XP for orc characters. In addition, orcs do not have the same pain response as a human or a dwarf. While they feel discomfort at an injury compared to other species, they can fight on despite what would otherwise be a mortal wound. Tales are told of orcs fighting on despite having their entire torso disemboweled, only to be patched up by a healer afterwards. Due to this, orcs may take resolute as a species ability. They can metabolize harmful substances incredibly fast for a creature their size. With a liver twice the size of a human's, this means that they can eat a wider variety of foods and breathe in environments that would incapacitate a more delicate creature. Due to this, orcs may purchase resist poison as a species ability. Species skills: double XP for read magic, half cost for weapon skills. Hardy purchase for -1 XP, resist poison 4 XP, species resolute. That should have an XP value as well, but it doesn't. Prosthetics and makeup requirements. All orc players wear green makeup and have tusks. The thing I will say about orcs is they feel like they're essentially ogres with slightly different flavoring. And given that they have almost the same species abilities as ogres, it feels a little unbalanced that they have so much more makeup that they have to wear as opposed to an ogre. That's just my personal opinion. Other than that, I don't really have much to say about orcs. I haven't seen too many of them played. Yep. Anyhow, that's it for this time.